Hi Richard, I'm gonna do this video to add to your series on the moon, and in the background here playing is a girl called Squirrel Tribe is the name of her channel. I don't even know her name yet, but I've been listening to her for about I don't know, a few weeks, 3, 4 weeks or something like that. And today she's talking about something that hits on a few things that I was comparing to you and Canadian Prepper and Jeff Buys Cars, not taking it to the next level, not paying attention to the things that had already happened. The fact that everyone denied the Agenda 21 plans all the way since early 2000s, even though that information was already there, but everyone ignored it. European Union has the same identical plan as United Nations and every other country for that matter. So what she's about to talk about is Walmart and what Walmart's getting ready. She don't even take it far enough, really, and she's even afraid to talk about things because they sound conspiratorial, but really she's only touching the base of what it's really all about. So one of the things she talks about is the fact that the aisles at Walmart have all been widened, and she's not thinking about the fact that they're widening them not only for robot access, but think about how much less of the items that we normally had choices of are gone. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this was part of Agenda 21. This was Agenda 21, and then Agenda 2030, and then there's Agenda 2033, Agenda 2040. There's all these different printed documents that are out there that they'll leak them and then say that they're conspiracy theories and all this stuff. And by the time people even get them, these things have already been in practice for 20, 30 years or longer. And I'm keep watching this one person after another, people that are nice people that I like. And this girl too that I'm gonna play, I like her, but I again don't want it to slow me down on the moon of showing you into the moon. So I want to talk about that while we're playing her in the background. And while I'm flicking through the screen here, I'm just going to point out that there's a lot of different videos and photographs I want to recommend to you to download to start with. And I'm going to bring you through some training courses, just not right now. I'm trying to do 2, 3 things at the same time anyway as it is. So I'm going to just play her in the background. We're going to look at some videos. I just want to point out that it's ridiculous. I'm looking around in here. You got 2, 3 minute moon videos here and there. Some of them are CGI'd. Some of them are ridiculously CGI'd. Like this one with the moon crash. Something crashes into the moon. It's so fake. Here's another one. March 4th, 2022 moon crash. Viewed from the different location. It's so CGI'd. It's ridiculous. And there's so many reasons that it's easy to tell that it's CGI'd. You know, I'll just go in on it while we're playing this one, and I'll show you.
Have you guys noticed how wide the aisles have gotten at stores, grocery stores, especially Walmart? It used to be you could barely fit a cart on one side and the other side walking through here. Now you could have 3 carts and a couple people doing some cartwheels. I wonder what's happening with that. You see, it's not just the ones with the alcohol or with the water. Every single aisle has been widened. My thought is robots. You guys have seen at like Sam's Club and Costco, they have the what are they called? Like the little janitorial machines that come through and beep, 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 clean up.
So that's a real video or a photo of the moon. Looks like probably a real video. And all of this in here, we're going to go in on it real tight. After this happens, I'll show you the imagery in the moon that I can prove that it's the real moon video. But here we go. Camera stops. And then you got this happening. So I'm going to show you all the ridiculousness of this in a minute.
Up all the aisles as they go. Who's to say the next option isn't going to be robots coming through and filling the shelves in the aisles? Now, this is what we need to talk about today. This is at Walmart. Do you guys see this? AI and the future of retail. So you saw the aisles, how wide they are at Walmart, and how much space there is for robots to go up and down, things like that. My Walmart is currently under renovation. It says grand reopening February 10th. There have been a lot of Walmart stores that have had renovations done lately, where they've just come inside and widened the aisles. They're adding in new cases where they have the meat, new cases for the eggs, new parts.
Okay, so you seen where the video stopped, right? We do it again. So the video stops. First of all, the object looks like it goes behind the moon, which we see this all the time. Anybody that watches, you see this effect because it's only a visual of something going behind or front. Matter of fact, you hear me do it all the time about the sun, and I'll say that cloud is behind the sun, meaning that the cloud is behind the sun's glare because it's only a visual. It doesn't make it a reality. It's a visual phenomena. All right, so I can see it really clearly on this end how the video stops, and then you got this happening. All right, and then I'll point this out. Oh, good, it's paused. Perfect. All right, so the thing's going, and it looks like it's going on the other side because they tell you this moon is a ball, right? So I'm going to play it again, and then we're going to watch it again, and watch carefully. The white light goes behind there, right? Another thing to point out, there's supposed to be gravity up there, okay? I'm sorry, there's supposed to be no gravity. It's supposed to be gravity free where the moon is. People forget about this all the time. They forget. All right, so several things are wrong with this. The way that they have this CGI smoke coming out of here, or whatever this is supposed to be, dust, moon dust, or whatever, blowing out. You have to remember there's no gravity, they tell you, on your spinning wet pararocket ball heliocentric model. Look at the imagery in here, it's fucking banging. I'm gonna go and show you all this imagery in here in a minute, but I just want to talk about this real quick. All right, so the whatever this CGI bullshit story is that the white thing that's going through the sky goes behind on the other side of the ball, put it that way. So they think they tell you this moon is a ball just like they tell you you're on a ball, and then it supposedly goes on the other side of the ball where we would not see it. So why is the smoke, dust, whatever coming out here, right? That that's the first thing. The second thing is, why is the dust, smoke, whatever this is supposed to be, coming out this way like this if there's no gravity there where your moon is? People forget this all the time. This does not work according to your physics. This should not happen this way. This is not like the Earth where there's what you call gravity around in the fucking thing. So this should not be this way. This is an easy call out of a fake bullshit story, but yet it'll be propped up by all these, mainstream and non-mainstream medias. Anyway, but since I'm here, I'm gonna press play again on her video while we're looking around in here, and I'm gonna show you all this imagery. But I got to get some filters. Give me a second.
Parts of the deli. They're changing up the clothing sections, and I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, okay, they want to revamp. They want to make Walmart look a little nicer than what it used to look like. So I came home and I decided, the easiest way to find stuff out is to look for some answers, right? So I jump on my handy dandy laptop here, and I just start Googling what's going on with Walmart and the renovations, what's happening with Walmart and self-checkout, what's happening with Walmart and AI. And when I tell you that this thing that popped up, Walmart, AI.
Oh, that's what I was saying on the other side of this. This girl is about to talk about this Walmart thing, and you got to remember, we went over to Great Value way back when. Walmart started producing the Great Value. We were told under the United Nations Agenda 21 that all this shit was to come this way. And what was going to happen and it's, very Freemasony, Illuminati-ish. Yeah, they're all connected. They're all part of the whole same fucking game. And we were told that this is the way it was going to go down. They were going to replace all middle priced stuff, and they were going to replace it with great value stuff. That's why, for example, milk was down to $1, at one point, right? And they took all the other milks out of out of the ballpark. No one else could compete with that. So Great Value's milk ended up selling like now when you go to Walmart now, their freezers are filled up with Great Value milk more than any other milk. That's the way they did it. They did it that way with the eggs. For a long time, you could buy eggs $1.25, $1.50 a dozen, right, in our area. And now, fucking $8 to $10 a dozen, and the Great Value eggs are the only ones that you're going to get for $3.50, $4 a dozen. We were told that was going to happen that way. So why do we not believe the lies that are true, and then believe the lies that are not true? And because they're all lies, one way or another, they're all lies. But why don't we do it that way? We got to ask ourselves some serious questions. So she's not even thinking of widening the aisles takes away all those middle brands that people could still afford, but they were a little bit better brands. Now those are all gone. You're either going to have two choices: Great Value, bottom of the barrel, shit stuff. In other words, genetically modified chickens laying your eggs, all the crap shit, or you're gonna have to buy the $10 eggs, right? And they did this with a lot of things. Too many things for me to I have to talk about. Go through a Walmart and look at all the Great Value products that are on all their shelves, and and the big Kmart and all those. Another thing was, we were told about the WalMarts in particular. We were told about martial law being in the name itself, in Walmart. And everyone said, "Oh no, that's a conspiracy." We know about the tunnels that are all under all the WalMarts. WalMarts buy hundreds of acres for every Walmart that in Lowe's. Usually, there's a Lowe's connected or a Home Depot, or they're always all connected with each other. But the talk of the town is all these bunkers that are under the WalMarts. I don't know why this is so hard to believe. I mean, Elon Musk is building his bunkers, and he tells everybody that he's doing an underground railroad, right? That's his bullshit story. Yeah, I'm doing an underground railroad right by my house. Yeah, because I can and I'm cool, and everybody's all joking about it, and no one even thinks about it. It says maybe he's fucking building a bunker. Maybe he's just getting ready because by 24 is when I think it's gonna go down, and 20 by 2024. And then once this, and I think it's probably going to happen under Biden. They're not going to wait for things to switch hands. It's going to all go down under Biden, and then most likely, I won't even tell you the rest of the scenario because you don't want to know. But anyway, back to the Walmart shit. Um, yeah, we were told all this was going to go down just like this. I don't. It's already been like this. That's the problem. It's already been like this for fucking so long, and everybody is ignoring it. Again with the facial recognition camera, she's going to tell you a little bit about that and how this is all working. But yeah, man, there's infrared, facial recognitions, all this shit, nighttime, camera ability to pick up your eyes at a distance. They can see down in the cars to get facial recognition. So, I mean, this has all already been implemented for a long, long time.
In the future of retail, artificial intelligence, real solutions. It has me thinking. It has me worried, and it has me. I want to use the word confused about the future of retail in general, not just Walmart, because Walmart, if something happens at Walmart, a lot of other stores are going to jump on board, if you will, with the same kind of thing. So, hi, Squirrel Tribe. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you're all having a really good Tuesday, because today is Tuesday. But back to this. Listen, this thing says, we believe that technology has a greater purpose, empowering people. I immediately think that technology is dispowering.
All right, I think I'm going to use this dude's video to show you something, Richard, and anybody else that's actually paying attention. I don't know who's out there right now. I have not gone to my bell to see if I know I got picked up a couple subscribers, but I don't know who they are or anything yet. I'm gonna probably go with a red filter. Let's see. It's not the best video to do what I want to do because, let's see. I guess if I go here, if I go here, I can get her. I'm looking for a specific image. So until I find it, hold on one second.
Empowering people, taking away the power of the people because now you've given it to AI, but that's just me. It says by harnessing the power of artificial intelligence, we can create conveniences that benefit everyone, except for, people who want jobs. It doesn't benefit them. By experimenting with these new capabilities in our Intelligent Retail Lab, their IRL, we'll explore how to make shopping better now and into the future. So this is what they're doing. Listen, y'all. You may not know this because in 2019 they opened a test store in where are we at here? Where's the test store? The test store is in New York, I believe. And it's not they opened one. They took a already Walmart in New York and decided to.
So I'm kind of glad I came to this moon video then, because what I'm seeing now is gonna really fuck everybody up. This is fucked up. Hold on a minute.
Flip it a little bit, change it up. Walmart's new Intelligent Retail Lab shows a glimpse into the future of retail. Now look, you guys can see the little video they have going, this lady walking by this board and whatever. Y'all see that it follows her. You see the blue? The shape of everything following her? And you think to yourself, oh, that's cute, that's gimmicky, that's adorable. Y'all, just wait. So this is from April 25th of 2019, what has started. This started April 25th, 2019 at this Walmart. And it's a test location. And when I tell you that all the renovations that we've seen at Walmarts across the country lately in the past 2 years, during this whole pandemic, Walmarts have decided to change their layouts, change things. They've been pumping money into a lot of different Walmart locations to change them up. One, to take away registers, sorry, my nose itches, and add self-checkout. Two, to widen the aisle.
Yeah, I could put a filter on here, dude. I'm sorry I'm bouncing the camera around, but I'm trying to reach over and we're done. I'm going to put a red filter on just for the fuck of it for a minute and then point out a few things to you. Yeah. All right. So because where they got their fake ass CGI shit going on in here, because of where they got that going on, I'm looking for a rest of a body image that is down here that should be coming down this way, because here's her arm in this direction on this particular moon, because I believe this is a standard telescope. It's not a reverse telescope. So anyways, her right arm in this case is coming down this way. I'm gonna show you her face, and the reason why I'm showing you this is for the timeline. All right, so eye, nose, mouth. She's looking. In order for me to get my angle, her hair goes flowing back this way. Now a lot of her hair is missing because the hair goes way back here. Okay, so because of the shadow, when they tell you it's a shadow, it's not a shadow. It's the electromagnetic nanocarbon system, and this is the way that it works. And this is the true creators / creators imagery that's, I'm sorry, the true creators imagery that builds everything in this realm. That's why we're seeing still feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. Even in the moon, it's still the same. And the false creator / creator stealing the true creator's work use those same images, feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, over and over and over again. And in his bio build, that's what he used it for. So feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. So we're going to see the same imagery, but now keep in mind this is one of the timelines. So I was just saying the other day in an earlier video about this large body image. It's a female image because she got the, and I know it's not clear, but I'll show it to you clear on another video. I can't, this guy's shit can't be relied on. I'm just trying to show you that it's all findable, that you can keep going back and finding it. You'll get to know where everything is. All right, so she's looking back this way over her right shoulder, and the one that I'm going to bring you, this all ends up working as hair for her face. Now I can get her to look in a lot of angles more I just wish I had the rest of her body in this one in order to to show you. Because she's got two different angles. One is a set of cone titties that goes off this way, and then she has another smaller set, little mosquito bite set over here in her body, which I'll show you later. So it's still worth mentioning now, even though I can't really get you in good on it because just the guy's video sucks. I mean, who cares? I mean, it's all fakery anyway. But over here where he's got his CGI smoke shit going on, we can actually go in there and prove that he's full of shit, you know? That this doesn't work this way and this is CGI shit, you know? So I'll take the filter off. I just want to look at it with the filter. All right, so all faces in here. I'm gonna I'll bring in on this one. It's a real large wide one with an eye, the nose right here, and the mouth right here open. And then when I come over around here to the right, we got another one that's gonna be half the size. I gotta get my cropping tool probably to get you in on him. And I also have glare coming around from I don't even know the fuck where, somewhere. But anyway, I'll get the glare out of there. And hold on a minute. Actually, I'm gonna have to come this way to get the glare out of it. All right. So I'll give you this one. I gotta get my stick in there. So eye, closer eye, nose, and mouth. Now I just came in for another one, human face. Okay, and then I'm gonna come up the other way, and then I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna get another one. Trying to get rid of that fucking glare. Something hit the moon. He's so full of shit, this dude. So since I'm here, can go in on a lot of these. There's a row of them down here besides, those ones there. But this is what we call the seashell in the moon, this area right here. And I'm going to bring you in a lot of different ways on that as well later. I got to be careful because if I touch the bottom of the computer. But I'll give you these because you make a lot out of them right now and at this particular angle. Let's see. Yeah, it's very blurry. Okay, I'll give you this one because we don't get this one all the time either. When I'm going around, I usually don't. But okay, you got eye up here, eye here, facial features, mouth here, nose here. That's one. Image within image all the time, so I know it's a little bit tough. I could pull the cropping tool out. The face that's in the clamshell right here at this angle is going to be this eye, nose in here. Almost looks like he's wearing like a snow uniform, but this actually works out to be white hair. Okay, here's the wizard that I showed you in yesterday's video, but it's going the other way because my telescope's a reverse telescope. So today he's looking off in that direction. Eye here, eye here. Remember, that's the seashell, so keep that in mind. It almost looks like a dark patch over his eye in a lot of angles. But I'm just giving it to you this way, so let me bring in on him. And I'm moving my lights and shadows around with my camera. I'm pulling in light so I can give you just him now. Eye, pointy nose. There's the little wart on the side of his face I told you about. And there's his mouth. Okay, so we know this dude is using a real moon video in order to do his stupid CGI fucking space launch video, which is fake. And then it looks like he's got another guy on another channel doing the same fake ass video, supposedly from the same night. So I could go in there and do that too, and I might, because really, to be honest with you, there's so little on the moon other than my channel, especially real videos. These videos of the moon are 2, 3 minutes long, 6 minutes long. They're garbage. They're more people zooming in and out. They're not showing you the true creator's work. They're not showing you the false creator slash creator's work. They're not showing you any reality. They're giving you space alien fucking nonsense. So, anyways, it's filled with imagery anyway. So I'll be able to refer this, looking at some of these other moons that are on here. I'll be able to refer you to here, and we'll just go back and forth from video to video while I do this. The only reason I even do this is because I'm trying to show you that you can go to other people, so that anyone that's coming to my videos knows there's no, there's no trickery going on. I'm being honest about what I'm fucking finding and everything. I'm not doing all this garbage, that these guys are doing. So I just took the red filter off. I'll fuck around with filters. I'm going to go through some more of those videos. I'm trying to get through listening to Squirrel Tribe tell this story, because, again, this stuff is all important. So I feel the need to talk about it and everything, but at the same time, I feel like we're all being sidetracked and missing the bigger picture. That's going to be the big difference in it all, whether we make it or not, and how this all goes down. Um,
Sales. 3, to implement new shelving systems for things, to add in security in a lot of different areas. And I think it all goes back to this. I think that this test store is what all these other stores are going to turn into. They didn't say it this way. Not many people have heard about this thing, so I'm going to share it with you so that you understand what's happening. It says there's a Walmart neighborhood market in Levittown, New York, and it's been quietly transforming. This is 2019, okay? Keep in mind, with artificial intelligence enabled cameras, interactive displays, and a massive data center, this store suggests a retail future that seems like science fiction, because that's what we all want, right? To live in science fiction. But this store isn't just a shiny new project equipped with tech for the sake of tech. It's a unique real-world shopping environment designed to explore the possibilities artificial intelligence can contribute to the store experience. It's Walmart's new Intelligent Retail Lab, or IRL for short. Now, this guy here, Mike Hanrahan, however you want to say his name, he's the genius behind this, okay? It says, while the application of AI in e-commerce is now table stakes, there haven't been many physical explorations of its potential. But IRL is designed to do just that. Now, Walmart's tech incubator, store number 8 was how they've called it, has positioned the stores in one of the company's busiest locations. Testing new innovative ideas within a real store containing over 30,000 items is an opportunity that Mike Hanrahan, CEO of IRL, finds exhilarating. He says here, we've got 50,000 square feet.
You know what's funny is the video where it's cut goes like this. Watch, 24. You see the little light coming, and then you go all over way over here, and then at 29 or 30 seconds in, that's when it does the crash. So I'm gonna start back here again, and we'll watch it. I'm gonna start it at 23 seconds and hit play, and then so that's where the clip is. Anyways, is at 30 seconds. Let's see if this is right. So right there. No, about 30 seconds there. So let me keep going because it's still not there yet. Hold on. Yeah, so the clip's about, so 30 seconds it starts, because I can see it. I can see the video stop. And then I also want to look at the location that it's claiming to go in.
of real retail space. The scope of what we can do operationally is so exciting. Technology enables us to understand so much more in real time about our business.
Did you see that? You see it back up? When I press pause and play? You gotta see that again. When I press pause and play, it backs up. Watch.
When you combine all the information we're gathering in IRL with the Walmart's 50 plus years of
It also just jumped up. So we're gonna have to watch this a little more closely. It just jumped up.
expertise running in stores, you can create really powerful experiences that improve the lives of both our customers and associates. Here's where it gets freaky to me. I want to just show you a picture of this. So you see this. This is like data computers, okay? IRL is set up to gather information about what's.
Okay, so at this point here, it's already gone. You see a little poof of something. There's CGI stuff already starting right here. It's not here. It's not here. I don't see nothing right here. Because right here is where all the smoke is bellowing out of in a second. Watch. So right here in the back here somewhere is where we see this little poof of starter smoke or whatever they're doing. Yeah, it's so full of shit, man. So full of shit. The thing goes behind there, and now here comes the puff of smoke right here. And why is it a big puff of moon dust? Why would something that small? Another question you have to have: why would something that's going through the sky, as far away as the moon is, have lights all over the outside of it? Right? What the fuck was lighting it up? And why is it so easy to see? Why was that light so in our face? Because it was about as big as my freaking mouse arrow is. So we got all kinds of shit going wrong with this video. You've got it going up and down before the supposed impact. You got no clarification on what this little dot of white shit is. There's no. I should be able to make that out. Come on, I can pull the fucking imagery. Look at the face in here. Look at the eye, nose, mouth right here of this large image. Many images within it. But I can't tell what this little white dot is. It's very bad fakery, and I'm aggravated that I have to even waste my time even doing shit like this. I'm gonna press play again. I'm gonna keep doing this. So we see an up and down thing. Then we see a backup. Right before it hits, it's got a very short little backup. And then we got the supposed explosion coming out in the wrong place. And it's full of imagery too, by the way. Even if it wasn't CGI, then I'd go in and extract the imagery. But I don't even want to waste my fucking time. Look at the fucking imagery in here. It's great. So he kind of crashes in where the smoke comes out, being in the wrong place. I'm trying to get my arrow up there. And this one's mouth. So eye, nose, mouth. Looks like he falls in the ape family. And right around here is where we're gonna see the impact come out. Right here, right on his, right below his nose. Then you got this one, eye, nose, mouth, human. Got a little beard thing going on. He's got his hairdo. It's image within image. Here's another human face. Eye, big nose, mouth open. They're all over the place. Image within image. Here's a very large one. Eye, big schnoz, mouth right here with the bigger lips. Right there. image within image within image from the veil to the ground. It is this way. Eye, nose, mouth down here. Back to this douchebag. So he's got this coming in. I want to watch the backup again one more time, and then I'll go on to something else and rank someone else's fakery out. Because this is some phony baloney bullshit. And why is he pulling out to see it? Is another question I would have for this guy. Because he's coming away from the moon. He's zooming out right now. Yeah, he's zooming out. So if you see something like this coming to the moon, why the fuck are you zooming out? Right? He's still zooming out. He's zooming out through this whole process of seeing this happen. That doesn't make any sense at all either. So again, we're on what they tell you. This is a ball. Your stupid little white fake ass light is going on the other side of the supposed ball, which totally beats that old thing. And then it's backing up. It's jumping around. I'm gonna get it at the end, jumping, and then backing up, which I already got it. I know I got it because I've seen it with my eyes. And then disappears, but for some reason, for some strange reason, the explosion happens over here. Right? My computer's fucking frozen. Yeah, see what I mean? It's fucking so silly, man. Oh boy. What am I at for minutes? I don't know. I gotta do
Sensors, cameras, and processors. All this hardware is connected by enough cabling to scale Mount Everest 5 times and enough processing power to download 3 years worth of music, which is 27,000 hours each second. Each second. I need you to understand how incredibly, technically impressive that is when it comes to technology, but also how incredibly scary that is when it comes to technology. So according to Hanrahan, according to Mr. H, because I still don't know how to say his name, the first thing this equipment will help the team focus on is product inventory and availability. In short, the team will use real-time information to explore efficiencies that will allow associates to know precisely when to restock products so items are available on shelves when they're needed. Now, yeah, customers can be confident about products being there, about the freshness of produce and meat. Those are the types of things that AI can really help with. So here's the thing. When you go shopping for a week, you want the products you buy to be in stock when you get to the store. In IRL, a combination of cameras and real-time analytics will automatically trigger out-of-stock notifications to internal apps that alert associates when to restock. It sounds simple, but it means the store has to automatically, one, detect the product on the shelf, two, recognize the specific product, meaning decipher the differences between 1 pound of ground beef and 2 pounds of ground beef, and then compare the quantities on the shelf to the upcoming sales demand. Now watch this little video that they have playing. So you've got a guy here, he gets the thing, right? See the lady, one, none of the stores that big with that much meat on the shelves. But you can see here what it's trying to show you is that once somebody comes through and they pick one up, it's going to trigger a sensor that says, hey, there's nothing here. It's going to send this gentleman an alert that he needs to go into the back, get that specific cut of meat, that specific weight of meat to bring it back out to put in that specific spot on the shelves. Now, the result is that associates won't have to continually comb the store to replace products running low on the shelves, which is good, right? You're not wasting time just walking around looking for holes so they can go in the back, pick them up, bring them out, whatever. They'll know what to bring out the back room before customers show up. With the technology and IRL, customers can trust that products they need will be available during the times they shop. Now, here's the thing. You can't be overly enamored with the shiny object element of AI, Hanrahan continued. There are a lot of shiny objects out there that are doing things we think are unrealistic to scale and probably long-term not beneficial to the consumer. So before jumping to more futuristic concepts, the IRL team is starting with real practical solutions like the meat inventory by thousands upon thousands of cameras watching your every single move. Also with all these sensors that are tracking every single thing that is picked up from every single location of the store, what is put down in the wrong spot. Like, it's a lot, y'all. It makes you think of the new Amazon grocery store, the one that I think it's in the UK where they actually have one now, where there's literally no employees whatsoever in it. You go to the front, you scan your Amazon Prime app, and it lets you, or your Amazon app, and it lets you into the store. You have to go through like a little barrier, lets you into the store. There's not a single person that works in there. So I wonder how it gets restocked. I'm gonna have to assume robots at this point because nobody has mentioned that part, how it gets restocked. But then you go through and whatever you pick up off the shelf when you walk out, it like scans it and then emails you a receipt, which is some people are like, oh my gosh, that's so convenient. You don't have to stand in line. You don't have to use a bag. Well, I mean, you need a bag probably, but you don't have to wait for a cashier. Blah 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 blah. They look at it as convenient, and I look at it as the downfall of humanity as we know it because you no longer have to interact with people when you go out to shop, so you don't have to learn how to not be an a-hole to customer service. Customer service doesn't have to learn how to not be an a-hole back to customers because you're not going to have customer service anymore. And that's sad because then there goes your starter jobs as a 16-year-old, your starter job as an 18-year-old if you wait till after high school, your entry-level jobs once you get out of college if you go to college. Like, y'all, listen, as customers shop, they can interact with a number of educational displays. Small educational kiosks are interspersed throughout the store. A welcome center at the front end allows customers to dive deeper into technical specifications and common questions. But the real fun, y'all, the real fun is just inside the data center where the servers are housed. Flanking the plexiglass windows are two large displays, one of which encourages participants to move around and learn how technology reacts to body positioning. Y'all, yeah, cool, right? Neat. No, also slightly terrifying because they're learning your moves. These AI things are learning how you move, specifically how you move. They've got your face, they've got your everything else, they've got your movements. Y'all, I understand how cool this can be. Like those things when we used to go to the mall. One of the malls in Georgia, it used to be called Discover Mills, now it's called Sugarloaf Mills, I believe. They had this little floor thing that you could walk up to, and when you stepped on parts of it, it would like you could like kick a soccer ball. You'd walk up there like you were gonna kick it, and it would move this ball across the floor screen. I don't know how they did it. It was cool. You'd always see little kids jumping all over it, and it was kind of neat. But they've taken that thing to a whole new level, according to this. So this says, among the customers who will be absorbing knowledge, IRL's more than 100 associates will be undertaking these retail experiments every day, getting a first-hand view of what's possible for the future. With technology performing mundane tasks like evaluating if shopping carts need to be corralled, associates will be able to spend more time on tasks humans can do best, such as helping customers or adding creative touches to merchandise displays. And you see, they show you, look, we have a person that works here. There's a person that works here. It's not all going to be robots. But I do want to tell you that after this, what has happened is, so they've got this in New York, right? That started in 2019. I do believe that is why a lot of new shelves are being put into these renovated renovations? Yeah, renovated Walmarts. These new meat displays. If you guys know, I put that short on the other channel. Go subscribe to Squirrel Tribe Shorts. I put a short up yesterday about the new freezer sections at Walmart that have doors on them. Don't have a lock yet, but give it time. It'll have a lock or like a thumbprint or like a scan something kind of thing to be able to open that door and get that meat. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. But now they're saying that Walmart has decided that it really wants to make itself a little sleeker, really compete with Target and stores inside malls. They want to move it out of what Walmart's used to looking like and into something new. Bright lights and snazzy mannequins, Walmart rolls out sleek new store designs. This is this week, today. So it says Walmart is bringing a sleeker look to some of its big box stores, including some near New York City. They've remodeled 6 of them so far to look like this. Again, mine here in the Panhandle is being remodeled right now, and I'm curious if once it's done, it's going to look like this. I noticed yesterday walking through Reebok on the shelves in the women's department, and then you've got, Drew Barrymore stuff over in the appliances, the kitchen appliances, and you've got name brand things popping up inside Walmart that you would not expect to see there, and now suddenly Walmart's trying to like bump itself up to a little higher end, a little more money spent inside Walmart. It says they're also trying to get inflation-wary shoppers to buy higher margin merchandise such as makeup and apparel. So you can see here they're starting to use mannequins, and then see how much nicer this looks than generally any Walmart you've ever been into in your entire life. So they say here that as Walmart's low-priced groceries attract the shoppers, not that low price anymore. I mean, everybody's going up. Inflation is a bitch. The retailer is rolling out a fresh strategy aimed at wooing them into other aisles. Stores with brighter lights, fashion-forward mannequins, and colorful displays of makeup, pet supplies, and more. Now, I will say that my Walmart has implemented sensors in the makeup department. I don't really know how that's supposed to make you feel all fun and like you want to go spend money when you have to get an associate to get your eyelashes or your nail polish out of a locked case in the makeup department. But anyway, neither here nor there. The big box retailer, known for competing with value, has turned 5 of its supercenters into flagship stores with a remodeled look. Right now, they are only in Teterboro and North Bergen in New Jersey. Who names these places? Yaphank, New York, and Quakertown, Pennsylvania. I can do that one. And Hodgkins, Illinois. But Teterboro, North Bergen for Jersey, and Yaphank, New York. I need to know who names cities. Like, it's weird to me. And then a remodel, wait, at least one more is on the way. A remodel of the store, Secaucus, New Jersey.
So I have names for most of these images. Oh, I'm already at 46 minutes. Okay, I'll be back. The Kraken. Anyways, this one right here is what I call the Kraken. I'll be back.